Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here on the late night to do my review of Love After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 34, Life, Death, or Prison. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. To all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. To all of my nieces and nephews and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. So, this is part two of my review where we will be talking about Amber and Puppy, Quaylon and Chevelle, and it was one of a couple. Hold on, let me look at my notes, damn it. Because I got to get it right. Okay. I got to get it right. Hey, everybody, come on in. I'm sorry I'm so late, y'all. We're just going to go on to the next day. Quaylon, Christiana, and John. Okay. So let's start with Amber and Puppy. Shall we? Yes, the hell we shall. If you all remember from my video yesterday, I gave this episode an A. Please let me know down in the comment section what you would give this episode. I gave this episode an A because I felt like we closed the book, if you will, to some of the couples, or at least to some of the things that we have been watching for the season. So I thought that they deserved an A for that, right? So let's get started. So anyway, Amber, of course, as we know, has gotten out of jail and she just wants to live her life straight, right? She doesn't want a whole bunch of drama and foo la la. Okay. And she has spent the majority of her adult life in prison. And she's like, I'm not going back. So, we see her get a phone call from Miss Queen Boo. Miss Queen is in charge of the girls. And she tells Amber that she is not heard from Puppy. And so she's like, okay, where's Puppy? Now, as we all know, Amber has gotten her own place. She left Puppy's ass because Puppy has been drinking and allegedly drugging. And Amber doesn't want any part of that. She has tried her best to stay in the relationship with Puppy, although she was not attracted to her. And she was seeing somebody named Sammy on the side. And so, she was like, I just cannot allow her or anybody else to take me back down the path of destruction or to go back to jail. So, in order to save herself, she left Puppy. And so Amber gets a call from Miss Queen. And Miss Queen is like, look, I don't know what happened to Puppy. She didn't show up for work today. I ain't got time for that. You the one who hooked this girl up with me and you responsible for it. She was like, okay, I don't know where she is. So Queen was like, look, I'm gonna give you the address, go right there and check on her. So Amber was like, all right. So Amber drives to this undisclosed location, very nice single family home, and goes up the stairs and she sees all this alcohol and stuff in this bedroom. Now I don't know if these people on vacation or if Miss Queen got a cleaning contract with these mofos, right? But she sees it up there, sees it, and she's calling Puppy's name out and she can't find Puppy anywhere. So she goes outside coincidentally and she goes into the backyard and they give us an aerial view of the house and of the pool and all that kind of stuff. And then we see Amber walking up and she's yelling, frantically, somewhat, slightly, the best that she could. She's not an actress, but she had to act this scene out, right? And so we see Puppy, you know, clothes all on the ground, and Puppy is in the pool naked with her head down in the water. Now they tried to make it, or I don't know if they tried to make it look. Let me not say that, but allegedly, when we first saw it, we oh, thank you so much. Okay, wait a minute. Let me put my glasses on. It's so hard for me to see on this thing. Thank you, Antoinette Teen BK. Thank you. I think it's Antoinette. Thank you so much for your membership, boo. Thank you. So, she goes and she sees Puppy face down in the water. And it gave the appearance at first that she was having an accident in the pool. But of course, we know that the producers would not stand around and wait for Amber to get there if something was really happening to the girl. So of course, it made it look some kind of way. I thought that was a little shady, y'all. I don't know if y'all did, but I just was like, that just wasn't done in the best taste, I thought. To even imply that just wasn't the best taste. But okay. And so, but basically, Puppy is in the pool. She's obviously drunk and she's blowing bubbles. And so Amber tells her, you better butt ass naked, get out of the pool and get up out of these people's houses. And so she's like, I'm either going to clean it or I'm going to enjoy it or whatever, whatever. And so, she makes Puppy get out. Allegedly, Puppy was, naked, and she gets her to get her clothes on. And then they, start having an argument. I thought a lot of it was contrived, though. And so they start having this little argument about, her not taking her down the road and that she can't do this anymore. That Puppy needs to grow up or whatever. And Puppy is saying, I still want to be with you. What am I doing wrong? And she's like, you're drinking and I'm not going to let anybody take me down like this, Puppy. And Puppy was like, but I love you. And she was like, and I'll stop all the drinking. And so Amber was like, prove it to me that you'll stop the drinking. So, Puppy was, holding on to the bottle. Okay, it looked like it was like some vodka or something. It was a clear drink, whatever it was. And, she threw it on the ground. But she had to get a swig out of it first before she threw it on the ground, just in case that mofo bust open. And so Amber was like, I don't believe it. And she pulls off and she was like, I need a ride. Puppy was like, I need a ride. And Amber was like, you're not getting no ride from me. And so, of course, the two of them break up. Puppy gets the cotton freaking bottle up off of the floor, off of the ground, and continues to drink it, sits on the steps and realizes that her relationship is over with Amber. In the meantime, and in between time, we see Amber toe licking, toe eating, toe sucking boyfriend, Sammy, meeting her on the bridge. And the two of them talk about, their relationship. He said that he loves Amber more and more every day, and that she is his breath. Like he cannot live. He can't without Amber. And you can tell the way that Amber was looking. Amber was a little conflicted about whether or not she wanted to stay in this relationship with him because the relationship wasn't the best when they were together before. And so, she has to try to believe that, he has changed in order for her to stay in this relationship, because for the first time in her life, she sees clearly and she understands and she's trying to live a clean and sober life. And it appears that, I don't know what he was doing to her, but, anyway. And so the two of them are kissing and everything, but you can see the love in Amber's face, or at least the fact that Amber felt like a woman, right? She felt loved. And I just was like, okay, okay. So, I guess the two of them, gonna be together because she got her own place now. So maybe he gonna move up in that camp with her or whatever. But she was just talking about how much that mofo like her toes. And I'm gonna tell you something right now, honey. It ain't nothing like, you know what? I ain't gonna tell my business, but I know about that toe game, okay? And I'm gonna tell you right now, honey. It's just like a, it's like Okay, keep it clean. Keep it high level, Auntie. But anyway, so we see Puppy later on have a conversation with her mother. She is sad and depressed because she doesn't have Amber anymore, and she goes into a conversation with her mother about, whether or not the mother knows about. Oh, I see y'all laughing in the comment section. Y'all know about that tough guy, that tough girl. Hmm. She asked her mother whether or not, that puppy, that Amber went back with Sammy, and she asked her mother, did she know anything about it? And the mother said that, she suspected that she was back with her. Ma, you was ear hustling. You know damn well you knew about it, but neither one of y'all wanted to tell Puppy about it because y'all did not want her to go off on the deep end. And that's respectable and understandable. She found out on her own, which is the best way to find out anything. Sometimes you think you want to hear the information secondhanded from somebody, but most of the time it's so much better when you just find out on your own. And so I really felt sorry for Puppy, but Puppy fucked up for real. Now I know that Puppy was going through because she was wondering whether or not the girl truly loved her and whether or not they had a viable relationship. But again, in my opinion, I believe the way that she found out was the best way for her to find out. Okay. She still got it second handed because Amber was a coward with that. She really was a coward with that. The next couple I want to talk about is Chevelle and Quaylon. Quaylon. Y'all, are you damn serious about? You know what? This mofo was walking around there acting like he was on the mofo planet of the apes. Thank you so much. It pays to be me for the $10 super chat. I gotta go to bed. This will be my entertainment on my way to work tomorrow. God bless you. God bless you, beloved, and thank you so much for trying to hang in there. Okay, thank you. Quaylon lost his damn mind. Now, as much as Chevelle, I've given you all my after I gave in you everything. No, you gave him or you've given him. Not given him. Uh, poor Chevelle. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I don't care how much I don't particularly care for her. I thought Quaylon was just out of control. I thought he was disrespectful. He was unappreciative. He was borderline. Well, not borderline. He was, well, yeah, borderline, I guess. Hold on, y'all. So, of course, they're continuing on with this conversation where Quaylon has found out that Chevelle has still been in contact with Jay, although she has asked him not to be in contact with Chinatown, China Girl, China Doll, China Dish, China. Okay? What a coincidence. She steps out the house and then all of a sudden the phone rings. But okay, we're gonna go with it. So Quaylon was like, she was lying. She gets in the room and they get to talking, and he said that you need to keep your man happy, basically trying to blame her for him cheating. She says that she did make him happy, and then all of a sudden all the tea, the real tea, begins to spill out. She says to Quaylon, now they arguing and just about to go, the cuff to this. This girl's hollering and screaming and crying, and the crochets that somebody put in her head was so messed up. Like, who put them crochets in her head where it's separating like the Red Sea in the top of her head? If you will do it right, or don't. Just damn it, just don't do it at all. Now, she's not the prettiest girl. She ain't the ugliest, but she damn sure ain't the prettiest. Her shape is just, I don't know what's wrong with it. But them daggone Them crochet braids that was in her head, she must have did them herself, or even her daughter did it. But one of them little crochet kits you get from Michael's. Because I don't know why her hair was parting like the Red Sea up at the top like that. That thing stressed me out. I was more stressed out about that moonshine going to the moon, astronomical, Pluto, Jupiter, and Mars damn outfit she had on with the jiggle jangles at the bottom. Like, where the fuck do they sell that jumpsuit at? Make sure I don't ever visit that website. She just was looking a hot ass mess. And I was like, wait a minute, this just not acceptable, y'all. But anyway, she was fussing back and forth with Quaylon, and he got his shoulders like, like he on a prison yard about to fight like four mofos that's surrounding him. Like, where do you get that animalistic? You get it from prison, but you're not in prison with her. So, she's fussing and everything. And so if for some reason he ends up getting her cell phone, because I guess, the conversation was around the cell phone. So he never gave it back to her. So she's outside and she's hollering and screaming at Quaylon. He jumps up in the truck. Remember the truck? The truck was still there. So he jumps up in the truck because I guess, the mofo he is. But, he ain't got no key to turn. He had no key to turn the car on. And so, they fussing back and forth. And she's saying, Quaylon, give me my phone. And he's like, I ain't got your phone. And she was like, you do got my phone. And he was like, I ain't got your phone. And she was like, give me my phone back, Quaylon. And so, Quaylon was like, I ain't giving you back nothing. So, he was like, your dumb stuff, So, he started antagonizing her, calling her all kinds of stuff while he was up in the truck. So he was like, you want to do this? So she was like, yeah, I want to do this. Come on. So he gets about the truck. He walk it, you want your phone? You want your phone? Here is your phone. He take the phone and hold on. He take the phone and I saw the mofo in slow motion because I'm sure she, he, they, her, everybody knew what was happening with that phone. He took that mofo phone and was like, glass breaking, phone destroyed on the sidewalk. And all of a sudden we hear boo, boop, 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 boop. The popo. The policeman is on the premises, y'all. What is he doing in here? The policeman on the premises, y'all. What is he doing in here? The policeman on the premises, y'all. What is he doing in here? Everybody from DC and the DMV area know who's on that. Oh, Chuck Brown. Run, Joe, run, Joe, run, Joe, run, Joe. The policeman at the door. Run, Quaylon, wait, run, Quaylon, wait, Quaylon. The policeman's at the door. Run, Joe. Okay, that's all I could think about. The producers, everybody has called, somebody has called the police. The police rise up on Chevelle, tell Chevelle, who's now in the vehicle, to get out of the vehicle. She doesn't get out of the vehicle. Now, out of all these people that you have seen that have lost their lives in fucking around in a vehicle, whether they was guilty or innocent, these people have lost their mind. We have seen people get killed for less than that. Let's just go ahead on and tell the truth. And you fucking around and going to pull off, and the producers got to yell at you and say, Chevelle, don't pull off in the truck. You putting your life in danger because you think a production crew is going to help you out, y'all. You shouldn't even have put anybody in that position. You put your mofo hands up and you get up out the truck. You do whatever you got to do to save your life. But instead, you're going to sit out there and put your life on the line for Quaylon, who don't give a damn about you. They talking to him. Now he getting a flashback because he know his ass is on probation. And so, for the rest of probably his damn life, and you sit up there trying to cover for a mofo that don't give a damn about you. They said he broke, did he just tear up your phone? She gonna sit up there and lie and say he didn't. Why cover this mofo up? You bringing all this drama and trauma to your household. Suppose your little girl was in the house and you sitting out there with the police. Oh, girl, I couldn't believe it. Then, she gets him to leave, and then she wants to, continue to argue with Quaylon. Walk, walking up the street, throwing all her pride and prejudice on the cotton freaking floor. Because you talking about he gonna hear your wrath. You gonna hear my wrath. Whatever she said, I ain't even gonna repeat it because to me it was ignorant. Quaylon said, I made you. She said, you didn't make me, and then start putting her hands on him. And the producers was like, you ain't gonna put your hands up on him. They was on his side because they wasn't gonna sit there and watch that man go through that. But I tell you what you should have did. You should have called D. You should have called your cousin and had him whoop Quaylon's. Quaylon said, we was faking. Bitch, we knew y'all was faking. We knew that the ring was fake. We knew that the coming to the park was fake. We knew all of that was fake. But what we don't think is fake is that you do care about her daughter, Mylisha, or Maisha, or whatever the hell her name is. I don't think that the relationship between the two of them was fake. I believe that the two of them actually did get a bond together. And that's the sad thing about how this relationship ended. And I believe it needs to be ended because when you cross a line with one another, where you're disrespectful, you're destructing property, and you putting your paws on somebody, the relationship is no longer viable. It is no longer good for anybody to stay in that relationship. I said it. And to think anything different. They don't need to be together because they have already crossed major boundaries with one another. You don't put your hand on anybody. And especially a woman to a man, because let me tell you something, the strength of a man will knock you on your ass before you even realize you're on your ass. And then you want to get him caught up, but you the one that, you know what, we ain't gonna get into that. But I'm just saying that the relationship isn't viable. It's not a good relationship for anybody now. And she gonna turn around and tell people that if you with somebody who's in prison and you're dating him, get rid of him because he's using you. But at the end of the thing, they talking again. And I have it from a very viable source, reliable source, that they are talking. But, Quaylon doing his stuff too. He didn't want to be with her from the jump, from the giddy up. He used her to get on his show. She called him in, allegedly, called him into prison. He said, he said, I was in prison. You so ugly and so unattractive that it took me 6 months to even to agree to date you. That's sadder than a mofo. Sad. You threw yourself on him. All because your singing career didn't work out the way you wanted it to. But you never gave up. You said, bitch, I'm going to audition for everything. The last couple that I want to talk about is Christiana and John and Tara. As we know, Christiana has snuck up out of bed in the wee hours of the morning to confront her sister. She said that if her sister, was sleeping with John or had slept with John, that she was going to pop off. But yet and still, she gave her a baby smack when she found out that her sister was flirting with the mofo. So we see her sitting in the swing. I don't know what I'm going to do if John slept with my sister. I'm going to have to, probably end up staying around with them and everything because where else I'm going to go? I did sleep with Tara's baby daddy, but I'm justifying my position because she wasn't married to him. But my mother said she heard creaking downstairs, and so I want to know. So here come Tara. What's up? So Tara, how you doing? I'm doing good, sis. What's up? How you doing? I'm doing good. Where you staying at? I'm staying around. You using again? No, not yet. Not yet, y'all. Not yet. Well, look, I ain't got a lot of time. I just want to talk to you about something. I asked John, whether or not he had been flirting with you and everything. What happened with you and John? Was he flirting? Well, I was here. I know him better than you. I was taking care of him. I was, doing what you wanted me to do. You brought us in the house. It was your idea that we moved it, but it wasn't my idea for you to be flirting with my man. So Tara was like, "Well, you don't know him like I know him. I cooked him breakfast in bed. I cooked him breakfast and gave him. I know him better than you, Christiana. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he ain't right. Some stuff that's going down with him." So Christiana was like, Tara was like, "The fuck is you crying for?" Cause Christiana, I wanna know, did you sleep with John? She was like, "No, but we came close." What you mean? What do you mean y'all came close? She was like, "He's very flirtatious. Very flirtatious." Um, but yeah, we nothing went on, but we almost kissed. Who did it? Who was the one that started it all? Who was the one that initiated it, Tara? Tell me, Tara. Tara was like, "I did. I tried to kiss him, but he wasn't trying to go for it." So I'm gonna ask you one more time, Tara. Did you sleep with John? No, I ain't sleep with him. I would have never did that to you. She said, "But nah, but you did." Tara said that she was laying on the sofa and Christiana was on the floor with her baby daddy doing a woo woo. Christiana says that she was okay in what she did because her sister won't marry to him. She said, "But I was with that mofo for 15 years. So guess what? In some states, you're married." Christiana gonna take and smack her like it wasn't like pow. It wasn't like that kind of stuff. It was because she knows she can't go to jail. And she knows her sister, one of them petty bitches that will set her up and send her right back down the river again. Christiana waits until the next day and she confronts John about it. Because Tara told her, "I'm going to tell you right now, Christiana, something ain't right about him. I don't know what it is, but something ain't right about him. You go ahead on and stay with him. Keep me updated. Follow up. Follow through. Peep game yourself. You know game. Mom raised us knowing game. She may be sweet now, ain't on that oxygen, but back in the day, Mom was a hellraiser and she knew how to teach us how to peep game. I still love you. I'm gonna go ahead on by my business, but peep his game." So Christiana, wakes up and everything. John got a little coffee and everything. Their house looked like. But anyway, she gets up and she, confronts John about the situation. And John's, she tells John she talked to her sister, and Tara said that although the bed was squeaking, she was by herself. That her mother, probably heard somebody else's bed squeaking. But the fact still remains that she did indeed try to kiss John, and that John was flirtatious. John admitted that he has cheated in every relationship that he has been in, with the exception of Christiana. Had Christiana not come home when she did, he would have slept with Tara. That's my opinion about this mofo. That's my opinion. Let me know what your opinion is. If Christiana did not call this mofo and was like, they give me an early release, would John have slept with Tara? Yeah, because he was inching. John tells her that he loves her, that he didn't do it because he did love her, and that he would never take Christiana through that. Christiana realizes that if she divorces John, she's going to be ass out on the street, and so is her mother. So she's going to have to chuck it up. She's going to have to suck it up. Or that's what she thinks she has to do. Because she can't divorce him and change her probation site, which is a sad ass state of affairs. So anywhere we go around, Christiana is getting the short end of the stick. Now, some people may say she should be grateful and happy that, this mofo married her, but not when he a whole fraud. Not when he a whole fraud and a dog at that. And in my opinion, a fake ass Indian. Everything about this mofo. Hold on, y'all. Oh, thank you, Sharon Samuel, for the €2.99. Thank you. Thank you, boo. Did I miss any other ones, y'all? If I did, oh, I'm so sorry. It takes me a while to see it on here. Y'all, this season was it had its highs and its lows. I think the average rating that they've had from me is a C. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what's coming back after this. But again, I gave the episode an A because they did close off some people's stories, and it did keep our attention um for the most part. So let me know down in the comment section again what you were rated. Thank you to everybody who super chatted me. Thank you so much to those who joined the membership. A special shout out to my moderators who always keep the room safe for me to do what I do. Again, tomorrow, if you are a 90-Day Fiance fan, and even if your ass ain't, I will be doing a review of 90-Day Biz All and 90-Day Fiance, The Single Life. Now, one of the questions I want everybody to be prepared to answer, are those three girls using Danielle to get some showtime? Did y'all think that the improvement that the wig and all that was an improvement to Danielle, or did it take her just down to a blah? Y'all let me know in the comment section, and we'll talk about it in detail tomorrow. Love you all to pieces.